guys, welcome back to John's Corner. This episode is super special for me because this is the biggest acquisition cards I've made in my entire life. In this hobby, this hands down is the biggest, I can't stress this enough, biggest. The cards are here in front of me. I'm not going to show you guys yet but these are Kobe Bryant Grail cards, like super hard to get, especially nowadays. His cards have really skyrocketed. So before I show you what Kobe Grail cards I got, let's just talk about the recap of 2020, which is a very sucky year. This infamous 2020 year, right off the bat, Taal volcano here in the Philippines erupted. So it was a bad start already. And then the passing away of Kobe Bryant, just a super sad day. And man, I mourned for him for quite some time. Actually, really didn't care about the cards. When that happened, I didn't care. Honestly, I was just sad. Now after that, a close relative of ours also passed away, and then COVID, this coronavirus hit us all over the world. Economies go down. Our business, real estate, can't sell anything. It's just super sucky year. And this year is one that I really want to forget. It's so abnormal this year. That being said, let's go to the hobby now. What effect did the passing of Kobe Bryant and COVID-19 do to the hobby? First of all, obviously, Kobe Bryant is not going to sign any more autograph cards. If you were checking cards around that time, I think around probably Feb, was still kind of fresh. So after 1 week, then you could start seeing a lot of resellers selling Kobe Bryant autograph cards at really crazy price, and people were buying it. So a lot of his stuff went up, obviously, because he's already gone. Now, hobby-wise, COVID-19, this pandemic actually did play a role in the interest surge back in the hobby. So a lot of card collectors from before who did stop started collecting again, started looking at their old collections, started buying again. And you can see also the importance of NBA cards when Kobe Bryant passed away. A lot of collectors do want his autograph. Of course, especially if you idolize Kobe Bryant, you do want a piece of his memorabilia, maybe a game-worn patch or a game-worn jersey card, especially his autograph. It's got to be the main memorabilia right there. So that played a role, also adding up to the popularity and the rise of the hobby this 2020. The Michael Jordan docu-series played also a role. As you can see, Michael Jordan cards went up, Scottie Pippen cards went up, Dennis Rodman cards went up. Not just NBA cards, but sports cards hobby in its entirety flourished this 2020. A lot of collectors who were able to maybe hoard some of the cards, like Luka Doncic cards, rare Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Luka cards, Trey Young, Donovan Mitchell, those guys. And if you're able to buy a lot during 2019 when it was relatively cheaper, then 2020, it would have been really profitable for you. With that being said, it's safe to say this 2020 is probably one of the most popular years, or the highest I've seen in the hobby. You might have heard the Mike Trout card sell for, how much was that? 1.8 million. The exquisite LeBron rookie cards sell for around $2 million. Now the PMG green of Michael Jordan, they're expecting it to reach around the same price. Crazy year for sports cards in general. For me, I'm really happy that the hobby is finally getting some recognition that it deserves for this very long time. But there are pros and cons. We could talk about that on some other time. Now let's focus on these Kobe Grail cards. So moving on to the next topic, I want to go back to that time when Kobe did pass away. I'm just going to say it outright. I did not care about the cards. I did not care about my cards going up in value, my autograph going up in value. I was just sad for quite some time. Kobe being my favorite player, it was super devastating for me. When I finally moved on a bit, gotten over it. Actually, I haven't gotten over it. I'm still really sad when I think about the passing of Kobe Bryant. But still, life goes on, right? Again, hobby-wise, when I think about it, there's a sense of hopelessness when I go back to the Kobe cards, because the Grail cards of Kobe Bryant, they shot up so high. For a guy like me who is not only funds, there's a sense of hopelessness. There's a sense of that I will never get these cards in my entire life. That's how I felt. Basically, all I was thinking was, I'm just going to be happy with whatever Kobe Bryant cards I have right now. Unless maybe if I win the lottery or sell a huge property and get a huge commission because I'm into real estate. So that's probably my only chances of actually getting to buy more Kobe cards that I like, especially the rookie inserts, his Grail cards, the really rare cards that I just wish I had. So this is my story. How did I get Kobe Grail cards? So before I'm gonna tell you how I did it, I'm gonna show you what Kobe Grail cards I got. As you can see, I'm just excited. Let's start off with this card. I'm gonna show you now. I don't have it in my possession yet because the collector that I got this card from, he had this card, I think at COMC or PWCC. He had it commissioned there. He still had to wait for them to give him back the card before he shipped it to me. That's the first Grail card. That is a legacy card of Kobe. Next card, crazy. I'm looking at these two cards. Either way, any of these cards are grails. Let's start with the Babam Legacy. It's authenticated. This is super rare. You can see I'm shaking a bit holding it. I put the masking tape. This is just to protect myself. That's why I'm hiding the serial number of the grade. So we can just stay away from the scammers and the ones who make fakes. Just copy the serial number. Guys, again, if you are trying to share this also in your Instagram, it's better to just edit it and just hide your serial number just for your security, especially for real cards like this. So this one is the Kobe Bryant second year. This is his second year card and it is a legacy card. It's super rare. As you can see at the back, I also hid the serial number. Very short print, especially during the 90s. Out of 99 or maybe out of 50, the PMG is out of 50, PMG green. So super rare during those times because of the overprints. Crazy just to get this. If you think about this card, I think the odds are 1:2,000 plus packs just to get a legacy. If you think about it, there are how many players in the set? So just think about this. I'm just generalizing it right now. 1:2,000 packs. 1:2,000 packs times how many players? So how many players? Let's say 200 players, 100 plus players, 200 players in the set. Per player has a row 3, which is the lowest one, the row 2, the row 1, and the row 0, which is the hardest one to pull when it comes to the regular inserts. Imagine Kobe Bryant has 4 versions for this year. So row 3, 2, 1, 0. So 1:2,000 plus packs times how many players times how many versions per player. Jeez, this card is actually a no-brainer for me to get, because just thinking about the odds of getting this is just giving me goosebumps already and chills. And I will tell you right now, the book value does not do this card any justice at $2,000. I'm telling you right now, it's priceless. And I'm a Kobe Bryant fan, super happy to get this. The other one, I'm super happy also. Man, I never thought I would be able to acquire a card like this. This is the Bowman's Best Picks Atomic rookie card. Okay, this is the Atomic version rookie card, and it's graded BGS 8. Guys, I'm just happy with being authenticated. This one is graded 8, which is not bad at all. Again, here's the card. So super pretty card. Man, I never really thought I'd be able to have one of these just in my dreams. Crazy, right? This one is not numbered, but Atomic cards, their odds are just ridiculous. The odds of getting Atomics are just super ridiculous. Same, because there's the base version, there's the refractor version, and there's the Atomic. The Atomic is the hardest one. How was I able to get these 3 cards? Okay, the other one is on its way. I'll give you one word. Luka Doncic. There you go. I said it. Luka Doncic. I can't say enough good things about Luka Doncic. Luka, if you're watching this, thank you, man. Because of you, I have these Grail cards of Kobe. I'm not OnlyFans. Again, I'm stressing this out. I am not OnlyFans. I will not be able to buy this at the prices they are right now. Especially now, because they have super skyrocketed like crazy. How did I do it? Yes, Luka. I traded Luka cards for these three Grail cards of Kobe. Now, I'm gonna tell you how much I spent on those Luka cards, but out of respect for the one who I traded it with. By the way, I traded it with another collector, not here in the Philippines, but in the US. So out of respect to him, I'm not going to tell you guys which specific cards I did trade for these Grail cards. But I can tell you right now, those are also Luka Grail cards. Now, if Luka continues to play well, like I think he will, and also become a legend in his own right, like Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron, those guys, those cards one day will become super high as well. And it's a win-win situation for us. But man, I'm a Kobe fan first. So getting these Kobe Grail cards, again, I'll show you, no-brainer for me to get these. Just super happy. I have these now. I can look at them. I've been looking at them every day ever since I got them. Now also, okay, let's start talking about how I did it, the trade. Man, the trade took, I think, more than a week. It was one of the most stressful trades in my life because the negotiations, it was crazy. I had to show this bunch of Luka cards, like a lot of Luka cards, and he showed me a lot of Kobe cards. I was super excited, and we finally finalized a trade deal. So no money was involved. It was just a pure trade. I can tell you, I got 3 cards. I gave him 5 Luka cards. Let's start off with 5 Luka cards. There's 2 base rookie cards. The 2 base rookie cards, this is going to be insane. One of those rookie cards, I think I got less than 500 pesos. And now is worth way more than that. And another one of the base cards, around $8 to $12. So 400 to 600 pesos. Again, way more. So I did get lucky there and bought a few of those base cards. So those 2 base cards cost me around, I'd say, 1,000 pesos to be safe with shipping fee, etc. There is a parallel. Of course, I won't tell you which parallel. It's one of those sought after brands. I got it for around, around $50. I think less. I got it around less than $50, I think. Crazy. Now it's worth way more, just like the base. And one of the parallels is numbered. Now that one, I thought I got it at a high price, but man, during that time when I was watching Luka, I thought it was relatively cheap because of how good Luka can be. His potential, his ceiling is very high. I got that other brand, which is numbered parallel, for 5,000 pesos. That's the 4th card. And the last card I got, which is an autograph card. This one I did spend a lot. I thought I did also spend a lot, but one of my friends pulled the card, so I thought it's worth investing on it because it's clean. It came from a person that I knew. So I did spend around 15,000 for that autograph Luka rookie card. So if I total all those cards, all those 5 Luka cards, that's around 23,500 pesos. I know, crazy, right? 23,500 pesos. Let's just say 25,000 pesos. For argument's sake, all the fees, all the shipping fees have been paid for. Gas, whatever expenses. Let's just say it's safe for 25,000 pesos. Guys, I bought those Luka cards last year, 2019. So 2019, I spent 25,000 pesos, and now my 25,000 pesos became 3 Kobe Grail cards. How crazy is that? That's just mind-blowing. To me, if you have only funds, you probably wouldn't care because you can buy this anyway. But if you're like me and on a budget when it comes to cards and getting Grail cards like these, this is so huge. I can't stress that enough. And man, even if you have the money, sometimes you can't even find these cards anymore. But that's how crazy it is. That's why it's a no-brainer for me. Because sometimes, availability-wise, you won't see it. You'll see it on eBay at crazy, ridiculous prices, and you probably will buy it if you're only funds. But if you're not only funds, and if you're just on a budget, it's gonna be really super hard to get. I just really wanted to share with all of you guys who are watching here. My conclusion is, do not ever think it's impossible to get your Grail cards. There's always a possibility. I like Luka Doncic. He's my side PC. So I'm not losing anything here because I'm collecting Luka Doncic as well. I did not realize that it could turn into this because LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, they're gonna retire one day. There's always going to be someone who's going to be better and who's going to replace them. As time passes by, there's always gonna be new legends. I'm also buying guys that I like how they play. If these guys turn out to be the next legends in the NBA and their cards rise up, I could actually afford to get doubles while they're cheap. So while they're cheap, I get them, I get doubles, and then, hey, you'll never know. These could be your Grail cards. Sooner or later, you could trade them, or you can sell those cards and buy your Grail cards. Man, just to be able to get these Grail cards, man, again, look at them. Just to be able to get these Grail Kobe cards, and how I did it, the fashion I did it with. This goes to show you guys, there's always hope. If you're negative in the hobby, if you're pessimistic about it, if you don't like what the hobby is becoming right now, just be happy with your cards. Now, if you still want to chase your Grail cards, this is a good way for you guys to acquire your Grail cards. Invest, take risk on players who you think will be the next NBA legend. You'll never know. Sooner or later, or Luka might win a championship this year. We'll never know. The ball is round. I am a walking live person example for you guys. Just goes to show that it can happen. Dreams can happen. For me, this is a dream and it happened. A few collectors, very reputable collectors here in the local scene that I did PM. So also just to push my conviction on these cards, to trade Luka cards. I just want to thank you guys. You guys know who you are and you guys helped me make the right decision. If we talk about BV, I definitely lost BV wise. But BV doesn't compare, honestly, just to get cards like this, Atomic. Who cares about BV when you have the Atomic? I'm not even planning to sell this or flip this. This is my personal collection. I don't care about the BV. All I know is these are freaking rare cards. Freaking rare Grail Kobe cards. And a lot of collectors in their lifetime might not have been able to acquire these. Now I'm already 40 years old. I don't want to be 60. I don't want to be 70. I don't want to be 80 years old when I do get these Grail cards. To be completely honest with you, I want to get these now. I want to enjoy this now while I'm still not that young, but pretty young. 40 is not that bad, right? So I can still enjoy these cards at this age. And for me, it's super fulfilling. It's hard to explain. It's just a bliss. If you guys can get your cards at a young age, your Grail cards at a young age, go for it now. I already know Luka is really, really good, but I can't wait a long time. The longer I wait, his cards might go up, but also Kobe Bryant cards, they will never go down. They will also go up as time passes by. This is one of the GOATs. Kobe Bryant is just one of the GOATs already. Okay. So guys, thank you for watching this special episode for me. And I hope this also inspired you guys to get your Grail cards. Don't be afraid to take some risk. We can lose. I'm fine with losing also. But the important thing to remind yourself is you can lose, but always try to win more. In this instance, truly, I really feel blessed to be able to have these cards. Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe, hit that notification bell on the side so you can get updated every time I post new videos for you guys. Man, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.